Well, CDC Leones lost a heartbreaker last night against mighty Franca, leading that game for more than 30 minutes before faltering down the stretch. They haven't won a game yet in group play. Do they have a chance to get it here in their final game of BCL Americas this year?
Hi, Greg. It's my pleasure to be with you at this game. I hope you enjoy what you see and that you join us from all over the world. It was a tough defeat, no doubt about it. So let's see what happened here this Thursday.
Instituto, meanwhile, comes in at 2-2. There are only 2 wins coming against Leones. Their 2 losses against Group D winner Franca were by just 13 points combined. They're a tough out, and while no one really has super sparkling numbers, they have 4 players averaging in double-figure scoring, and they look to keep improving before the quarterfinals next month. And Instituto, Leo, has a couple of injuries as well as a new addition. What could you tell us about that?
Yeah, we have a little more information here. Leandro Vildosa was injured and was not going to play, but finally the coach decided that he will be a part of this afternoon rotation, with Instituto already ranked among the best in the tournament, and with Leones without a chance. I imagine that we will see Lucas Victoriano's team in a position to continue developing this new version of La Gloria 2.0 without Tomas Monacci, who suffered a fracture of the 5th metatarsal in his left hand. The rest of the roster is without casualties, and we are going to see the first game of Emil Holt. Then we can talk about more of him, from him.
Yes, indeed, we will. One more game tonight after this one. We'll have Real Esteli and Toros del Valle coming up from Medellin in Group A. Esteli beat Paisas last night after Esteli dropped both Group A games last week. It would take a miracle for Esteli to not advance to the quarters, but Toros need at least to not get blown out to help their chances. A win would likely punch their ticket. We saw the starting lineups for both teams. For Instituto, it's going to be Leandro Vildosa, Lee Alia, Nicolas Copelo, Nicola Pomoli, and the American Emmett Holt. And for CDC Leones, Shahid Davis, Pablo Allegrini, Martin Treas, Eduardo Lugo, and Roquez Johnson. Instituto coached by Lucas Victoriano, assisted by Ignacio Barsanti. Leones coached by Jose Samaniego, assisted by Paul Rodriguez. Our officials for this contest: Andres Bartel of Uruguay, Edwin Quiles of Puerto Rico, and Nicolas Zivieri of Brazil.
Yeah, in the 2 previous matches for this edition of the BCLA, the team from Córdoba, Argentina, who won against its counterpart from Chile, I think it's going to be a great matchup, by the way.
As we said, Instituto has beaten Leones in both previous games, 77-68 and 81-77. So both games within 10 points, so not really a blowout. And we will see if Shahid Davis can make the difference for Leones tonight. Shahid Davis, he made his debut last night against Franca. He scored 19 points, grabbed 5 rebounds, and dished out 3 assists in that game. We mentioned Emmett Holt playing his first game tonight for Instituto. 6'7", 200 centimeter, 28-year-old American from Webster, New York. Played some pretty high-level college ball. Started out at Indiana before finishing at Providence in 2020. His junior year in 2017. For a couple of red shirts and COVID disrupted everything. He started 28 of 32 games, averaged 12.5 points, 5.4 rebounds, then played in Finland and Brazil. So the players exchanging final greetings, and we are just about underway. Somebody grabbed the tip. There we go. We are underway, and Instituto with the first possession of the game. Holt hands it off to Copello. Now right side. Little floater in the lane, off the glass, won't go. Tipped by Pomoli, and the rebound finally tracked down by Allegrini. Roquez Johnson trying to fight his way through traffic, finally gets the ball, working on Emmett Holt. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to the easy layup by Allegrini.
Nice pass from Roquez.
Indeed, a beautiful pass.
Yeah, Roquez went through many teams in Argentina, including
Copello from three-point range. And Instituto has their first lead at 3-2. Shahid Davis goes behind the back, has it stolen away by Holt. Here comes Instituto. Vildosa up ahead to Pomoli, now into the corner. Three on the way, short. Rebound grabbed by Davis.
Copello has been taking a lot of decisions in this Instituto, and this model of Instituto.
Quick hands by Pomoli, knocks the pass out of bounds. It'll stay with Leonis with 10 on the shot clock. No reset following the tip out. I think Emmett Holt blocked that shot by Roquez Johnson.
Yep. First block.
Vildosa gets it to Aaliyah. He tries the reverse, and then the tip in good by Pomoli.
Right this, Greg. You will see Pomoli everywhere.
Yeah, looking up and down the stat sheet already, Pomoli is everywhere.
Has a lot of energy. He's a great player, Uruguayan player.
25 years old from Uruguay is Nicola Pomoli. Oh, Leah wanted the foul, no call. Got high above the rim and laid it up. Missed and got teed up. Did not like the lack of call. And it was either him or I did not see if it was him or Lucas Victoriano that got
No, it's on Aliyah. It's on Aliyah for talking too much.
So Tres misses or makes the free throw. The stat sheet has the technical foul on the bench rather than Aaliyah. So it's now 5-3, and Leonis get the ball back.
No, bad decision. We start the game with a low rhythm, a low pace instead.
Yeah, both teams are still trying to find their way offensively, it seems like. And now a three on the way from Aaliyah, missed. Offensive rebound by Vildosa, put back up and in. There's Pomoli again. And it's a 7-3 lead for Instituto when now they've got pressure in the backcourt. And Tres whistled for the travel.
Well, Vildosa is also everywhere, like Pomoli. It's one of his qualities, but both of them qualities, especially in defense. So
one thing I've noticed in 10 years, Leo, of covering South American, Central American basketball is you don't see a lot of guards that don't play with high energy.
Yeah. Yeah, above all, Argentinian and Brazilian guards. Maybe Boricuan, Nicaraguan.
Mm-hmm.
They also play with so much energy, but keep an eye with Vildosa. You will like it.
Treyas missed from way outside. A battle going on in the paint between Roquez Johnson and Emmett Holt. Now they back off. Here comes Treyas again. Outside to Roquez Johnson. Splash. Leonis cut the lead at 2. Oh, Leah catches the alley-oop and thunders it home.
Oh. Beautiful, beautiful pass, beautiful reaction from Aliyah. Nice dunk. We have play, we have game. Great.
Now Lugo for 3. A little too strong. Aliyah soars in for that rebound. Now here comes Pomoli. Pass a little too high. Copelo could not quite track that down, and that is an Instituto turnover. You know we're going to get a look at that alley-oop again.
Craig, Aliyah is one of the great projects that the Argentine national team has, and he has just recently demonstrated why with this reaction, with this dunk. We love to watch play Aliyah.
Aliyah, just 20 years old, 6'9", 205 centimeters. He may still grow a little bit, and he runs like the wind. Johnson, the strong move off the rack, won't go. Instituto looking to spread this 4-point lead. Down to Holt. Holt works his way in on Lugo, can't get it to go. Johnson pulls the rebound down. Johnson over to Treyas. Oh, the over the head, behind the head pass. That leads to the break opportunity for Instituto. And Copelo scores to make it 11-6, or rather 11-5. The lead is 6.
Nice counterattack, nice definition by Nico Copelo. 4 points in the board for Instituto.
Ooh, step back 3 for Eduardo Lugo. Splash. (11-8) now, and perhaps, Leo, you could help me with my Spanish a little bit as we go for another alley-oop to Aliyah.
Another alley-oop. It's very, very fun to see what Aliyah can do.
And a double dribble whistled against Emmett Holt. And prior to that alley-oop, we had the three-pointer that I called splash on. There's the first alley-oop to Aliyah. I was trying to find a Spanish equivalent of splash, and I couldn't really find a good equivalent. Maybe you could help me with that.
Let me think.
Negrete into the game now. 3 on the way from Aliyah. Rebound pulled down by Ty Jones. On the floor now for Leonis, it's Daryl Jones, along with Eduardo Lugo and Roquez Johnson. Ignacio Carrion into the game now. And Ty Jones as well. Ignacio Carrion started last night, but coming off the bench tonight. And on the floor for Instituto, it's Vildosa, Aliyah, Fausto Osa, Luciano Guerra, Bautista Lugarini, and Javier Saiz. Vildosa and Aliyah now off. A jumper by Negrete short. You coached me on my pronunciations a little bit prior to the game. How did I do there?
Oh, great, very great. Luciano Guerra, Luciano. Not Luciano, like in Italian. It's in Spanish, it's Luciano, but everything's okay.
Luciano. Okay, right. Luciano gets into the paint, fades away. Pretty turnaround fadeaway from about 8 feet. Biggest lead of the game now for Instituto with 2:35 to play first quarter. The lead is 7. Johnson has it, working on size. Daryl Jones tried to get it into the paint, but a foul called.
It's like
You
a
can see the
wrestling
defender. Yeah.
Talking about wrestling,
Yeah,
do you know Lia's father story?
I do not.
It's a retired wrestler.
Okay.
It's
3 on the way.
wrestler
That circles out for Daryl Jones.
WWE.
Mm-hmm. On the block, size. Back outside. 3 on the way. Guerra missed. 3 on 2, and Angel Galavis scores. .140 to play first quarter. Teams seem to be finding a little bit of rhythm offensively now. Size working on Galavis, and the foul called.
In the another fast break, I saw one step more than the allowed. I think he traveled, but it's okay. It's okay. Nice fast break for Leones.
First free throw straight through for Saiz. He was 2 of 4 in the tournament from the stripe prior to that effort. Hits them both, and the lead is back to 7. More pressure defensively by Instituto. Little turnaround jump hook missed for Galavis. Offensive rebound, carry on. Galavis gets it back. Ty Jones begging for the ball outside. And a nice drive and a foul called. That will send Ignacio Carrion to the line. He has not shot a free throw in this tournament yet. Gets a little shooter's roll there.
It's the first points for Nacho Carrion.
Ignacio, okay.
Ignacio, or his nickname is Nacho. Only Nacho.
Nacho, okay.
Nacho.
Behind the back pass from Guerra. That would have made the highlight reel had Instituto scored there, but a foul called on Ty Jones. Let's look at this again. Whoop! Right behind the back to the cutting Fausto Mosa.
I like the base that Guerra is giving to Instituto. He's making them run. I like it. I like it. Moving the ball. Very, very nice for the former LNVP in Mexico.
Both free throws good. lead is now 8. As we had a little collision under the bucket on the inbound pass. So more pressure in the backcourt by Instituto. Now they back it off. 55 seconds to play, first quarter. Terrell Jones skipping his way into the paint, kicking it out to Ty Jones. And did he travel?
Yep. We are watching, an extended defensive zone that Instituto has been practicing for years.
Oh, a pretty three-pointer to get the lead to 11. That was Bautista Lugarini. Shot clock off. Game clock down to 8. A 3 on the way for Leones. That missed. Rebound offensive under the basket by Ty Jones. Gets knocked out of bounds by Lugarini. And Leones will keep possession with 2.3 seconds to play in the quarter. Need a good baseline inbound play here. They get it, but Daryl Jones misses the three-point attempt. And the first quarter comes to an end with Instituto on top of Leones. 22-11. As we look at the numbers on the first quarter, Leones 4 of 13 overall for 30.77%. 1 of 5 from three-point range. 2 of 3 from the free throw line. For Instituto, 8 of 17 overall, 47%. 2 of 7 from 3 and 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Leones leading the rebounding battle early on, 10-8. 8 first quarter turnovers for Leones, just 2 for Instituto. Individually for Leones, Angel Galavis 2 points, Pablo Allegrini 2, Eduardo Lugo 4. Nacho Carrion 1, Roquez Johnson 2. For Instituto, Lee Alia 4 points, Fausto Moussa 2 points, Nicola Copelo 5, Luciano Guerra 2, Bautista Lugarini 3, Nicola Pomoli 4, and Javier Saiz has 2. Balanced scoring for Instituto. 7 players already in the scorebook. And 2 of their starters have not scored. So
yeah,
they're really spreading the ball around early. And we saw a couple of the highlights of Lee Alia getting alley-oop dunks for Instituto in that first quarter. Leo, what did you see that you liked in the first quarter?
Yeah, the first quarter settled in favor of Instituto as the minutes went by. As they were able to press and let Leones to make mistakes, they took advantage to run and ended up taking advantage of their difference on the scoreboard. I think Alia is the most sensational player to watch, or was the sensational player to watch in this first quarter. I think it's a really nice and really a very well first quarter to watch, to enjoy.
Foul on Leones to start off the second quarter. Alongside Leo Margo, I'm Craig Feta. Thank you so much for joining us wherever you're tuned in from. In the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel and Courtside 1891. And an over and back call against Instituto. One more game coming up after this one. It's going to be Real Estelí and Toros del Valle from Medellin. 7:40 p.m. local time, 7:40 Eastern in the U.S. Looking forward to that one as Esteli looks to clinch Group A.
Yeah, Greg,
That
we
group was
already
thrown
have
into
5 of the 8 teams that will play the quarterfinals of this edition of the BCLA.
That group was thrown into absolute chaos last week when Real Esteli lost both their games and Paisas won both of theirs. All 3 teams finished with 2 wins and 2 losses and 6 points. And they're playing a double window here in February since Group A did not play in December. So the lead now 11 for Instituto, 3 on the way from Galavis, and that is good. Fans starting to fill in here at Ginásio Pedro Cao in Franca. Franca off tonight. They will take on Instituto tomorrow. 7:10 p.m. local, 5:10 Eastern in the U.S. Carlin Gay will have that game tomorrow with Andrew Hunt, and then I will be on the nightcap as Paisas will take on Toros del Valle. 8:20 to play, second quarter. Negrete to Lugarini. Shot clock at 7.
Ooh.
Luciano Guerra has his shot blocked.
Great block.
Negrete from the baseline left side, no good, but an offensive rebound by Lugarini. Nice defense on Lugarini by Roquez Johnson.
6 seconds in the shot clock.
Pass into Lugarini, and he's able to score. Treyas has it ripped out of there, and it's a 4-on-1 right-hand tomahawk jam for Bautista Lugarini. And it's the biggest lead of the game now for Instituto at 12. And Jose Samaniego wants timeout.
Very good passage for the visiting team. I like the pace they are playing. And this is an extended defensive zone. I talk about that Instituto has been practicing for years. I would complete the story about this defensive zone. They can press in the ball, they forcing errors, and it has given them many results.
7:34 to play. Back in a moment. Great promotional video of the Women's AmeriCup coming up this year. Going to be an exciting event, as it always is. Had a chance to call a couple of them myself in person.
You are
it's my 10th year.
Caitlin Clark team or Angel Reese team?
I'm sorry?
You are...
Oh, Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese?
Caitlin Clark or Angel Reese team? What do you like most?
I think I like Caitlin Clark. Although Angel Reese is a lot of fun, too.
Nice pick, nice pick.
Instituto rolling now with a 14-point lead. Ooh, looked like Treyas traveled, but a foul called. It's going to be on Javier Saiz. I started to say just a moment ago, it's my 10th year calling games for FIBA. Started in 2015 with the Caribbean Basketball Confederation Men's and Women's Championships in the British Virgin Islands in 2015. Then did the Men's and Women's AmeriCups that year. We were off to the races.
Wow. Are we going to have a party? You are going to invite me, correct? Maybe.
If I have a party, you will be on the guest list, my friend.
Let's go. Let's go.
With a pretty right-hand lay-in. I think we should have the party in Buenos Aires, though. Some great restaurants there. I loved El Ateneo, the bookstore. That's in the former Opera House.
Yeah.
We had great pizza at Rojo Negro. Siga la Vaca.
Yeah. You not try Guerin or Genova or like another pizzeria?
I think Rojo Negro was the only one that we tried. And then one evening we had a barbecue at somebody's house where we had the indoor brick barbecue, and it was seven courses of meat. It was just amazing.
Yeah.
Pomoli fouled. That's going to be on Shahid Davis.
I'm a great griller, so if we have a party, maybe can I grill something? Why not?
Absolutely. Negrete swings it right side, and he gets it back. Around the screen by Holt. Shot clock at 2. Got it up and away, and count it.
Nope.
No, yeah, I heard a horn, but I didn't see the red light. So they are going to wave that off. I thought he was taking a little too long. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was on time too. Maybe we can watch the replay.
Because Johnson hangs in the air. And now here comes Lugarini up for the two-hand dunk. And Instituto just rolling right now. They have doubled up Leones 34-17.
Lugarini is the top scorer of the match with 9 points. Instituto, it's rolling. It's making a great fast break. They put in a position to score easily. I think this game, most pace, most points. More points, sorry.
For Instituto, 8 of 10 players on the roster have scored already. Only starters Leandro Vildosa and Emmett Holt have not scored. Vildosa has not attempted a shot yet. Holt 0 for 1. And you have to wonder if this lead continues, if Lucas Victoriano is going to pull out Leandro Vildosa. He's, as you said in our pregame, he's got a little bit of a back thing going on, so maybe give him a rest.
He has missed many games in the Argentinian league.
Vildosa with a huge game against Leones in December. 18 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists.
Totally.
Vildosa, cross-court pass, 3 on the way from Copelo. Rebound tipped around, finally grabbed by Lugo. Three on the way. Tres missed. Pomoli on the rebound. Pomoli's had a couple of really good games against Leones as Emmett Holt gets his first points. Now 9 of 10 players on the Instituto roster have filled the scoring column. Emmett Holt with his first bucket in the black and red. Holt averaged 9.2 points and 6.4 rebounds in 2020-21 in Finland. And in Brazil in 2022-23, 6.6 points, 2.7 rebounds, 83% free throw shooter in Brazil, but could not connect there to complete the three-point play. Johnson picks up the dribble and gets Emmett Holt right in the grill.
It's another offensive foul.
Yep.
Let's watch. Yeah, we did.
I think he got him twice.
Yeah, not one.
I think he got him with both elbows.
My God.
And then Holt
Craig,
walked by and smacked him on the chest and says, "That's okay."
Yeah. Do you know what the Instituto's nickname is? In Spanish?
I do not. No.
La Gloria.
La Gloria. Okay.
Like,
the glory, right?
Yeah. The glory, La Gloria, but in female nickname, La Gloria.
Right.
Save it.
Ty Jones puts one up from 17 and missed. Offensive rebound, though, to Recuerda Johnson. He kicks it out to Tres. Takes it all the way himself off the square, and it won't fall in. Johnson the rebound. Now to Lugo trailing the play. He can't get it to fall. A rebound for Emmett Holt, and it's a 2-on-1. And Leah again. His third dunk of the game, and the lead is 20. 6.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Johnson from 12 tries to bank it in. Doesn't get it, but therefore the putback. Eduardo Lugo.
It was another dunk in the fast break. More pace, more points. I told you, it's the key of the game for Instituto.
Leo and Instituto goes into the locker room at halftime. Leah is going to have to ice his hands from banging him on the rim so much.
Yeah, Lee and Bautista Luarini, both.
Yes, he's got a couple as well.
He needs to improve her mid-range, his mid-range and his three-pointer, but it's a great player. He's developing, he's playing tough. I think the future is it's in his hand.
Argentina has always done so well at developing their younger players. I remember in 2017, I believe, Gabriel Deck, a young player for Argentina. Now he's one of the leaders of the national team as Recuerda Johnson hits the three-pointer. Copelo swings it back right to Pomoli. Three on the way from Vildosa. Splash! And all 10 players now for Instituto have scored. And we still have 2 minutes and 13 seconds to play in the second quarter. Usually, Leo, when a team gets everybody in the score column, it's usually because somebody comes off the bench late, doesn't get a lot of time, and they get them an easy bucket. That's not the case here. Everybody's lighting it up for Instituto.
Yeah, all of Instituto's players have scored. Maybe we can watch so many three-pointers now.
Holt can't get that to fall. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Leones ball with 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Don't forget, one more coming up after this one. Real Estelí and Toros de Valle. 7:40 p.m. local time in Medellin. 7:40 Eastern in the USA. Tres over to Garcia, back to Lugo. Now Garcia in the corner. Holt grabs the rebound. And Instituto content to work it around the outside. Now Emmett Holt for three. Ooh.
He wanted to throw
that
it.
One. Yeah, that one was a little short.
Yep.
There you get a look at Lucas Victoriano. He's got to be pleased with the first half performance of Instituto so far. Pellegrini. Bounce pass now outside to Galavis. Leones work it around, and now back to the block. Galavis up and under, and it falls in. Nice move by Angel Galavis to get past Emmett Holt.
Fantastic footwork for another score.
Ramoli nearly lost the handle, and now the pass tipped by Ty Jones. Shot clock at 7. Vildosa. Here comes the help from Aaliyah. Aaliyah's got to throw it up, but turns it over. And a foul called.
Shot clock violation. Not foul.
Okay. Leones turn it over. And now here's Pomoli. About 5 seconds difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Shot clock down to 3. Pomoli. Foul before the shot.
Lugarini checking in. Back in the game. Craig, I think Leones has been able to reduce the difference in the score a little by playing more physically, but the first half has been completely dominated by Victoriano's team. I think everything is rolling for Instituto.
Second free throw attempt straight through. 6.5 seconds to play. And a substitution as Pomoli sits down. Into Allegrini. Clock at 5. Up ahead to Jones. Off the glass for 3. And that's good. Ty Jones. What a shot by Ty Jones. with the game clock expiring. And are they going to look at this to see if he got it off? I think he did. They are going to go to the monitor.
For me, it's on time. I think it's on time.
Yeah, I agree. Again, our officials on this one.
Yeah.
Andres Bartel, Edwin Quiles, and Nicolas Zivieri. Oh, yeah, that clock.
Check the light.
Yep. Well, you can see the clock on the top. It's still running when the ball goes through the cylinder. So there's no question he got that off.
Do you know how to
maybe they're
in
looking to see if it's a three-pointer.
I think it's
to see if his foot was on the line. I think it is too. I agree.
Two? Maybe in another camera. But I think it's a three-pointer.
Yeah, there's no question he got it off. It wasn't even close. Yep. So they're reviewing to see if that's a 2 or a 3.
Correct. This is a tablerazo.
An empty slate?
When the ball hits the glass is tablero for us. It's a tablerazo.
The key here is that it was initially called a three-pointer. So if they can't tell from any of these angles if his toe was definitively on the line, it's going to stand as a 3. And don't forget, the officials reviewing this have the same angles we have and that we're looking at on TV. Can't really see it from that one. Let's see what they decide. They're going to stand on 3 points. And now I think they're going to put time back on the clock as well, because when the ball went through the cylinder, there was still, let's see, there was still half a second on the clock.
Yep.
Nope, I guess not. So we are going to go to halftime with the score 42-28 in favor of Instituto. Instituto outscoring Leones 20-17 in that second quarter. Instituto has led the entire game. I beg your pardon. Leones led for 17 seconds early in the game at 5-3. So let's look at the numbers on this first half. 10 of 28 for Leones overall. 35.7%, 4 of 9 from three-point range, 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Or Instituto 17 of 32, 53% overall, 3 of 10 from three-point range, 5 of 7 from the stripe. Leones leading the rebounding battle, 19-15 and 7-4 on the offensive glass. 15 turnovers for Leones already. My goodness, 8 for Instituto. Individually, as we look at the highlights here, for Leones, Angel Galaviz, 7 points. Shahid Davis just 1. Davis against Franca last night had 19. Pablo Allegrini, 2 points. Martin Tres, 1 point. Eduardo Lugo, 5. Ignacio Carrion, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Ty Jones, 3 points, 3 rebounds. And Roquez Johnson, 5 points and 4 boards. For Instituto, Leandro Vildosa, 3 points. Lialia has 6. All 6 of Lialia's points, all 3 of his field goals on the dunk variety. Fausto Moussa, 2 points. Alex Negrete, 4. Negrete also has 3 assists. Nicolas Copelo, 5 points. Luciano Guerra has 2. Bautista Lugarini 9 on 4 of 4 shooting. Nicola Pomoli 5 points and 4 assists. Javier Saiz 4 points, and Emmett Holt in his first game with Instituto 2 points and 4 rebounds. Well, Leo Margo, what do you see in that first half, and what do Leones have to do to try to get back in this one?
It was everything Instituto had to ask for. Great pace, very, very good defense. All this allowed them to run, to score in fast breaks, arriving with advantages and generating good open shots. Leones has not been able to match that difference in energy between the two teams, except for the last minutes of the first half. The game does not seem to be open for the second half, but I think maybe if Leones can score 3-pointers, maybe force some turnovers in Instituto's offensives, maybe we can have the game in the second half. But I repeat, I think it was everything Instituto had to ask for. It was everything by Instituto.
42-28 at halftime in favor of Instituto over CDC Leones. One more game coming up after this one. Real Estelí against Toros del Valle. Live at 7:40 p.m. local time, 7:40 Eastern in the U.S. from Medellin. Second half action live from Gimnasio Pedro Cal in Franca coming up in just a few moments. Welcome back to Ginásio Pedro Cao in Franca, Brazil for tonight's BCL Americas Group D matchup between CDC Leones of Chile and Instituto of Argentina. Leones still looking for their first win in BCL Americas play. This their first entry into the tournament. They are 0-5 through the first 2.5 windows. Instituto 2-2, already sewing up their ticket to the quarterfinals next month. A nice first half for Instituto. They start this third quarter with a 14-point lead alongside Leo Margot. My name is Craig Fada. Thanks so much for joining us wherever you're tuned in from around the Americas or around the world. In the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel and Courtside 1891. One of the things that Leones will have to button up are the turnovers. They had 15 in the first half, and they turned it over on their first possession, got it right back on the turnover, but unable to secure any points. Pelo gets it over to Vildosa. All 10 players have scored for Instituto, led by Bautista Lugarini with 9 points. On the floor for Instituto, Vildosa, Copelo, Lugarini, Pomoli, and Javier Saiz on in place of Leah, who had 6 points in the first half. I told you, Leo, that Leah was going to have to ice his hands from his 3 dunks in the first half. All 6 of his points coming on dunks. Yep. Sure enough, he's going to come out of the bench in the second half, but a 3-pointer there to open up the scoring. I believe that was Tres.
It was the
Daryl Jones.
3-pointer.
Copelo, beg your pardon, answers at the other end. Now Treyas behind the back to Shahid Davis. His 3-pointer missed.
2 of 4 3-pointers for Copelo.
Lugarini working on Allegrini. Backs him down, and that was too easy. Lugarini with not much of a size advantage on Allegrini, but made it look like he was just going out for ice cream. Now Treyas from the corner for 3 short. Rebound Shahid Davis. Davis bottled up along the baseline. Finally gets it back to Treyas for 3. Splash! Martin Treyas.
Another splash.
Huh.
I'm looking for a new a new phrase.
There you go. Yeah, I need the Spanish translation for splash. Copelo at the other end. Nicolas Copelo.
Maybe you can say with like a bomb in Spanish. You can say with another bomb, or con otra bomba, with another bomba.
La bomba.
Yep.
Pomoli misses, but there for the putback, Javier Saiz. And I think Jose Samaniego is going to want a timeout here shortly if they don't get any points on this possession. Shahid Davis splits the defense and draws the foul. Can't get the shot to fall.
I'm still impressed with the Javier Saiz way to play this game. Saiz makes it look like everything is easy, very easy. He's a practical player. He's a team player, but he's always doing right things for the Instituto. I really like to watch play Javier Saiz.
Good solid player. He's got 6 points in this game. Javier Saiz, he had 9 points in December. And then 4.6 rebounds, 4 assists against Leones in January. So if you can get a big man off the bench that can contribute that, that's a great player to have. Pomoli now for 3. Shahid Davis blocked from behind, gets it back and up and in. I think that was Pomoli that got the block initially. 6 minutes to play, third quarter. Saiz, what a tough shot by Javier Saiz. My goodness. The jump hook falling over bank shot.
It's like a rustic sky hook.
Yeah, I don't think that one gets practiced too much.
It's the rustic version of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar sky hook.
Yes. Talk about the sky hook. Michael Jordan's fadeaway. 2 of the most unblockable shots in basketball history. Daryl Jones short for 3. Rebound falls into the lap of Lugarini. 3 from the left wing, short. Another rebound for Davis. He's got 4. Daryl Jones nearly loses it, but a foul called. That's going to be on Saiz. Javier Saiz, 30 years old. He'll be 31 on February 26th, 20 days from now. One thing I've noticed in doing my prep work for the games this past week,
Hmm.
there's a lot of February birthdays on these teams. And I have a theory about that. That's because in South America, 9 months before that, it's still winter. So there's more indoor activities leading to more babies being born in February in South America. Does that make sense?
But no, no, because in 9 months we are we're in November. No, yeah,
No, that's
in,
May. From May to February. So May, June, July, August,
it's
September,
okay.
October, November, December, January, February. So May, that's winter, right? In South America?
Yeah, it's the end of the autumn, but yes, yes.
So it's colder and people are staying indoors. It's kind of
Yeah, I buy the theory. I buy.
I appreciate that.
Okay,
60 to
it's okay.
38. The lead is 22 now, biggest of the game for Instituto. And there's the timeout by Jose Samaniego, and we are back in just a moment. 60 to 38 in favor of Instituto over CDC Leones. Looked like Leones were going to start to make a little run, and then Instituto put an end to that, and they've gone on a little run of their own.
Hmm. Yeah, you said it well at some point in the broadcast, Greg. Leones has it though. They lose a lot of balls. The Chilean team will have to close the gap, trying to cut off Instituto's offensive circuits, but the Lucas Victoriano's team, it's playing very well in at some point, and uh, they continue to train their pressing zone defense, something that has led the local team to lose many balls. I think it's everything for Instituto in this second time too.
19 turnovers for Leones with 3:52 to play in the third quarter. 20 turnovers for an entire game is tough to overcome. 20 through three quarters, and that's pretty much impossible.
Hmm.
60 to 40 now, 3:45 to play third quarter. Don't forget one more coming up after this one. Real Esteli and Toros del Valle live from Medellin. 7:40 p.m. local time, 7:40 Eastern in the U.S. as Esteli tries to finally wrest control of Group A. They were the favorites coming in, and then that second window just blew everything up. Johnson kicks it out, three on the way. Yes, banked in. That's two banked in three-pointers by Leones tonight. First
Another
one by Ty
tablerazo, Greg.
Jones to end the half. Yeah. Now Eduardo Lugo with the breakaway and the dunk. And just like that, the lead's down to 15. Negrete. He tried to get another alley-oop to Leah. Could not get the dunk, but volleyball tips it into the air and through the hoop. My goodness.
How did he do it? How?
I have
Tell me,
no
how?
idea.
What a fun player, please.
I would
My God.
I'd love to see that from the other angle, because did he bank that in on top of it?
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy. I can promise
Yeah.
you the FIBA America's social media team will have that one put up shortly. Ty Jones missing for 3, but the offensive rebound for Leones. Tres puts up the floater, tapped out to Jones. Jones all the way himself, finger roll with the right hand, won't go in. Gets it back. That was Lugo, I believe, that finished it off. No. Ignacio Carrion.
Mm-hmm. They are playing more physical.
So the lead, 15. Oh, and a pretty drive. Alex Negrete in amongst the trees.
What a jump by Negrete. What a jump.
Tres tried to get the pass to Danco Garcia, but airmailed that one into the seats. .120 to play in this third quarter. There you see the big Cesi Franca logo at midcourt. Franca off tonight. They will take on Instituto back here tomorrow. 7:10 p.m. local time, 5:10 Eastern in the U.S. Carlin Gay will have that game with Andrew Hunt. That 3 from the corner up and good. Danco Garcia. That's Garcia's first points of this event. Just his second game. 22 years old. Played a total of 10 minutes.
Offensive foul.
Prior to this game. More pressure in the backcourt. Kind of token pressure, but now they step it up a little bit. Ooh, just got it over the timeline. So now not a lot of time left to work the offense for Leones. Behind the back pass from Tres. Out of bounds. He was trying to hit Galavis. I'm not sure trailing by 14 points is the time to try something fancy like that. Oh, beautiful dish from Luciano Guerra to Emmett Holt as the third quarter comes to an end with Instituto on top, 66-50.
It's only one assist for Luciano Guerra, but it was a really nice dish to Emmett Holt with another point, 16. The difference in the scoreboard. I think it's gonna be a really, really, really good last quarter there in Franca, but I think it's all for Instituto.
Well, my partner looking into his crystal ball thinks Instituto will be able to close out Leones with this 66-50 lead. Instituto outscores Leones 24-22 in that third quarter. And aside from that first quarter, teams have only had a 5-point spread, but Leones really behind the mark after trailing by 11 after the first quarter. As we look at the numbers on this one for Leones, 17-45 overall, 38%. 8 of 19 from the arc for 42%, 8 of 11 from the free throw line, 72.7. For Instituto, 28 of 49 overall, 57% from the floor, but just 5 of 18 from three-point range, 27.8%. They are 5 of 7 from the free throw line. Leones winning the rebounding battle through three quarters, 29-21, including 12-5 on the offensive glass, but they are wearing oven mitts as they have turned it over 21 times through three quarters. Instituto has turned it over 12. Martin Treyes on his own, 6 turnovers.
Yeah.
Errol Jones, 3 points. Angel Galavis, 7. Shahid Davis, 3. Pablo Allegrini, 2. Martin Treyes, 4. Eduardo Lugo, 7. Danco Garcia, 6. Ignacio Carrion, 6. Ty Jones, 3. And Roquez Johnson now with 9 points, 6 boards, and 4 assists. For Instituto, Leandro Vildosa, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Leah, 8. Fausto Moussa, 2 points. Alex Negrete, 6 points, 4 assists. Nicolas Copelo, 11 points. Luciano Guerra, 6 points. Bautista Lugarini, 11 points, 5 boards. Nicola Pomoli, 5 points, 6 assists. Javier Saiz, 8 points. Emmett Holt, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Alongside Leo Margot, my name is Craig Fada. Hope you've been enjoying this one wherever you're tuned in from, around the Americas or around the world. In the USA on FanDuel TV, in South America on DirecTV, and around the rest of the world on the BCL Americas YouTube channel, and on Courtside 1891. And Leo, if Leones are going to get back into this one, they are going to have to start something quickly, but there is not what they wanted, as an open look from the corner for 3, but answered at the other end by Ignacio Carrion. So the teams trade 3-point baskets to start off this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Greg, 3-pointers are paid for with another 3-pointer. I think if Leones continues to play physically and try to close the gap with 3-point shot, we might have a tighter finish at the end of the game, but it seems to me that Instituto is still asking for everything here, but the time is the answer.
Yes, time is not on their side. Well, you said it. Wow. That is what's called muscling it up. Yep. Davis flexes after that one.
Can you try another phrase in Spanish?
Sure.
El doble y la falta. 2-on-1, it's el doble y la falta.
El doble y la falta. Falta is foul, right?
Yep. And double.
And what's the il doble? Oh, doble. Okay.
It's a doble. It's a 2-point.
Okay, so two in the foul. Yeah.
Yeah.
El doble y la
Spanish
falta.
Is doble y falta. Doble y falta.
Doble y falta. Got it.
Oh, nice dish.
Back outside to Garcia. Another 3. Danco Garcia. He's got 9 points now. He's 3 of 3 from the arc.
Only 12. Defensive foul against Alija.
Yes. Yes, indeed. The lead down to 12. Yeah, Shahid Davis came over just a little too late.
Did you see that jump? I thought he
Yeah.
was going to climb over it. Climb a Leones player.
Yeah, he was way up there. Negrete. That three rattled out. Rebound Galavis. And a foul before the shot. So Emmett Holt in his first action with Instituto has played just over 20 minutes. Logged the most minutes for Instituto in this one.
It's looking a lot like one of the two previous games between these two teams. Instituto leading comfortably, but not being able to close it out in time. Leones pushing.
Oh, and a nice drive and finish high off the glass. Shahid Davis now with 8 points with his 5 rebounds. Stole it away. Leones 3-on-2. Davis can't get the floater. Boy, when you have a 3-on-2, you really want to take advantage of it. Fortunately, they got the offensive rebound. The jump hook. Ignacio Carrion hits. And the lead is down to 8. 71-63, and Lucas Victoriano wants timeout. A 13-5 burst to start off this fourth quarter for CDC Leones.
Sorry.
6:16 to play. We are back in just one moment. (71-63). Leones chipping into this lead as we come back from the timeout. Seeing another great advertisement for the Women's America Cup coming up. Brazil, always one of those fun teams to watch. Nadia Collado, back in the day. Tying at the Paixão. Trying to remember some of those great players that Brazil had.
Camila Cardoso, Stephanie Soares.
Yes.
They are all WNBA players.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and an offensive foul called on Leandro Vildosa. Interesting. Did they say he used that off arm to try to gain the advantage and get around the defender? Let's see. Boy, I don't know. Yeah, I guess they say he hooked. He hooked Galavis. I'm not sure about that. I thought Galavis could have been whistled for the foul. Ty Jones fouled on his way to the rack. So a couple of quick fouls on Instituto with 5:52 to play.
Well, Craig, knowing Lucas, I don't think the last timeout has been very peaceful from Victoriano's part.
Yeah. Davis hounded. Over to Ty Jones. Back up to Galavis. Oh, and nearly throw it away. Shot clock now at 5. Ty Jones, the hanger, off the glass and good.
Tablerazo, great. Tablerazo.
A 15-5 run now for Leones. They've cut the lead to 6. They trailed by 22 in this second half. Big offensive rebound there by Javier Saiz. Kamoli through the lane and nothing doing. Ty Jones waits for the rest of the offense to come up the floor. Carry on. Ooh, looks like he lost control of the ball on the way up. Now Kamoli off the glass draws the foul. And if that's on Shahid Davis, that's going to be number 4. Nope, I believe it's on Galavis. And that will be number 4 on Galavis.
Yeah, bad news for Leones. But write this down. Correct. Write this.
Okay.
It's Pomoli time. It's Pomoli's time.
It's Pomoli's time. All right, we'll see.
It's Pomoli's zone. the clutch, it's Pomoli's zone.
Okay. He's got 5 points, now 6. He's also got 6 assists and 5 steals. The local authorities might be waiting outside of Ginásio Pedro Cao to put the handcuffs on Pomoli for all his thievery tonight.
Yeah, he's a thief.
Second free throw good. And he's got 7. Up ahead to Garcia, but tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Leones. Of course, one more game following this one. Real Estelí against Toros del Valle. 7:40 local time, 7:40 Eastern in the U.S. Live from Medellin. 3 on the way from the right wing, and that is good! Shahid Davis. And the lead is down to 5 with 4:13 to play. Vildosa, shot clock at 8. Trying to get it inside to Saiz, and the reach-in on Galavis. And that will do it for Angel Galavis.
Yeah, Greg, it was the 3rd triple in the quarter for Leones, and without missing, we got game.
We sure do. So Galavis will take a seat, picking up his 5th foul. And Darrell Jones will come back on.
Darrell Jones is an active member of the Chilean national team. Oh, nice dish.
Oh, nice touch pass. Leads to the bucket for Javier Saiz. Nice play by Roquez Johnson to throw it off of the defender. I believe that he threw it off Capello to save the possession. A couple of lovely young basketball fans. Even though the home team, Franca, not playing tonight. Good crowd here at Ginásio Pedro Cao. Ty Jones bottled up and turns it over. And then a foul by Darrell Jones.
Nice defense from Instituto. They're going double, and Bautista Lugarini, it was it had a very, very nice repetition.
And Legrini to the baseline. His shot blocked by Roquez Johnson. Davis in traffic, throws it up. No, wanted a foul. Capello taking his time. 3 minutes to play. The lead is 7 for Instituto. Pomoli doesn't get it to fall, but he goes to the free throw line for a pair.
It was a great feint on his
part.
part.
Yeah. Didn't quite get the doble la falta.
Yeah.
But he hits the first free throw to make the lead 8. Splashes the second. Those fringed ends of the net dance. And the lead back to 9. Ty Jones to Davis, working on Pomoli. Ooh. Muscles his way into the lane, throws it off the window and in. Back down to 7, inside 2.5 minutes now. Lugarini to Saiz, now right side to Capello. Quick hands by Shahid Davis, but they couldn't come up with it. Lugarini for 3. A huge three-pointer, great ball movement, and great patience by the Instituto offense, and the lead back to 10 with 2 minutes to play.
It could have been the end, this triple.
You may be right. Jonas answer at the other end, but you can't respond. You can't trade 2s for 3s. Or even 2s for 2s
Yeah.
At this point, as Lugarini scores again. He's got 16 points now. Coming up on 90 seconds to play. Open look for 3. Short and out of bounds for Ignacio Carrion. And with 1:21 to play, Leonis may be running out of time. Bautista Lugarini now 16 points on 7 of 7 shooting. He's also got 7 rebounds. Partner, you said that the last few minutes of the game are Pomoli time. It's turned into Lugarini time.
Maybe, yeah.
Lugarini into the corner.
Or Capello's time.
The dagger.
No. Shot clock violation. I think if Instituto plays with the clock and scores one more time, this is over.
Well, even if Leonis gets 3 more possessions in 55 seconds and scores a 3 on all 3 of them, that's still only 9 points, and you still have to hold Instituto without scoring. So they need some lightning in a bottle. Quickly. And they cannot turn it over, which they just did.
Yeah,
that will absolutely put the nail in Leonis. They made it close. They got it to within 5 with 4 minutes to play, 73-68, but could get no closer. 7-2 run by Instituto to seal this one away as Javier Saiz sits down with 35 seconds to play. Pomoli to the free throw line. He's 5 of 6 tonight. Second free throw straight through. And now Instituto can breathe easy. Inside 30 seconds. Carry on. I beg your pardon, Davis. All the way himself off the glass. No, Lugarini pulls down the rebound. And the shot clock is off. Pomoli into the front court, and both teams will let the clock expire. You see Jose Samaniego congratulating Lucas Victoriano. Instituto finishes group play. No, they don't finish group play. They play tomorrow against Franca, but they up their record to 3 wins and 2 losses. Leones finished group play without a win in their first entry into BCL America's action. They've got some exciting players. Perhaps we shall see them next year back in this event. But their 2024-25 BCL America's event has come to an end, as has this game. 84-72, the final.
One final thought, Craig. It was a game that Instituto seemed to have under control, but Leones became a dangerous team, having nothing to lose. We saw a fun, vibrant game until the end, and that brings us ever closer to the quarterfinals. It was a pleasure to me be with you, Craig.
Partner, it was a pleasure having you on this one as well. I appreciate all the Spanish tips. CDC Leones finally outscore Instituto in a quarter, 22-18 in the fourth, but not quite enough. As we look at the final numbers on this one, Leones 26 of 61 overall, 42.6%, 11 of 23. Very nice three-point shooting percentage for Leones, 47.8, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Instituto, meanwhile, 33 of 58, a sparkling 57% overall from the floor, 7 of 22 from 3, 31.8%, and 11 of 13 from the free throw line. Leones out-rebounded Instituto 34-27, including 14-6 on the offensive glass. 23 turnovers, though, for Leones, 17 for Instituto. Individually, for Leones, Daryl Jones, 3 points. Angel Galavi, 7 before fouling out. Shahid Davis finished with 13.6 rebounds. As we roll the highlights from this one, Pablo Allegrini, 2 points. Martin Treyes, 4 points. Eduardo Lugo had 7. Danco Garcia, 9 on 3 of 3 shooting from the arc. Ignacio Carrion, 13 points, 6 rebounds. Ty Jones, 5 points, 4 boards. And Roquez Johnson, 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. For Instituto, Leandro Vildosa, 3 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Leah, 8 points on 3 alley-oops. Sorry, 4. Yeah, 3 alley-oops, 2 dunks, and 1 crazy alley-oop tip-in. Fausto Mosa, 5 points. Alex Negrete, 8 points, 4 assists. Nicolas Copello, 11 points. Luciano Guerra, 6. Bautista Lugarini led all scorers with 16 points. He also had 8 rebounds and 3 assists. Nicola Pomoli, 11 points, 6 assists, and 5 steals. Javier Saiz, 10 points, 2 boards. Emmett Holt, in his debut with Instituto, 6 points and 4 rebounds. Don't forget, coming up in about 50 minutes, it's going to be Real Estelí against Toros del Valle, live from Medellin, Coliseo Iván de Bedú. Called games from there in 2016. A fantastic environment. No doubt that place is going to be rocking tonight. 7:40 p.m. local time, 7:40 Eastern in the U.S. For my partner, Leo Margo, my name's Craig Feta, saying so long for now, and thanks for watching.
Deus abençoe. Que Deus os bendiga. Aleluia. Pode passar aqui? Aqui não problema. Acá, amigo.